Okay, so how do you interview for tech sales roles against somebody with more experience than you? Because ultimately, if you're struggling to go out there and get more interviews, that's already a challenge in itself. But it really sucks when you are progressing through the interview rounds and you're losing out to other people that might have a little bit more experience. Now, they might have a little bit more industry experience than you, they might have a little bit more domain experience, or maybe they have a little bit more technical experience, or maybe they have a little bit more work experience. How do you go out there and actually land these jobs over these people? Well, this is secrets that I've never ever shared with people outside the Elevate community, but I want you to go ahead and land your next job as soon as possible, preferably before Halloween 2024. So here's what we're going to go ahead and do. First things first is you're going to source out all these different roles. If you have not been following our series, I've been posting up basically one YouTube video every single day on how to generate more tech sales interviews every single day. And by this point right now, you should be able to get ramped up. We also have an Airtable here that you can access. As of right now, we're about to raise up the fees for just $1, where we post up all of the roles. In addition to that, I'm going to do you a solid. We also have the hiring manager's contact info, so you can message them that we are posting up these roles and what kind of messages that you can go out there and send over there. But now it's time for the interview, right? What are you going to go out there and do? The first thing that you want to go ahead and do, if you want to interview against talent that has more experience than you, is actually make sure you're doing your homework. How are you prepping? The first thing that I do to go out there and prep is take a look at this. If you're on LinkedIn, if you have LinkedIn Premium, which is $40 a month now, somebody just told me that it went up to $40. I thought it was like only $20-30, but it's apparently $40 now. $40, you can go out there and sometimes meet the hiring team. That's totally fine. You want to do as much research into everybody that's working there as possible. So I'm going to take a quick look here. There's a role that I sourced up, and it is basically LogRocket. 20 hours ago, they posted up for a sales development representative. So how would I prep for this interview if I was trying to get the job there? Well, the first thing I would do is I would look up LogRocket right here, but I would look it up underneath posts, and I would not look it up underneath jobs. I would look it up underneath posts, and I would take a look at who's posting what for this company. So 5 months ago, they were looking for sales people. It's like, LogRocket is hiring for sales and marketing people, blah, 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 blah. Okay, 7 months ago, hey, my company LogRocket is hiring for SDRs. So we know that this company here is growing, right? And we can go out there and see all these other things about them, like jobs, talent network, growth manager, customer success. You can see that they're hiring for a lot of other jobs. So, and then you can also go ahead and see, interested in becoming SDR, come join our team. Well, okay. You can go out there and see other people that's working at LogRocket. After nearly 3 years, I left LogRocket. This is actually a bittersweet, as the team graciously allowed me to define big spots. So if anybody's leaving that company, you can also go ahead and see why they're leaving the company. But you can see all the posting that they have on here. This is really good because before you can go out there and establish how you're qualified for the role, they got to go out there and like you. And in order for them to like you, they got to feel like they're special. Like they know you're applying to every job and any job. And I know some people right there really need a job right now, as you should. I mean, sales is a numbers game at the end of the day, just like job hunting. But when you're actually on the interview, it's kind of like a date, right? They kind of want to feel special, like I was only applying to you. So the more that you know about them, the more homework you can do on this position, the better. So knowing what's been going on with the company the last 12 months versus like, hey, why do you want to work here? This is actually going to be the first kind of filter question to determine for any role whether or not they should give you a shot over anybody else. People usually make the mistake of dropping like, oh yeah, I saw your mission statement. Mission statement? You mean some crap I whipped up off of my iPhone when I first developed the website when we had no money and we just needed something to be on the web? Most companies forget what their mission statement is anyways. You know? Like, that's just the truth. If you were to go ahead and hold the gun to my head right now and be like, yo, Rich, what's the mission statement? I'll be like, you might as well just pull the trigger right now because I wouldn't be able to tell you. I really wouldn't. But what went down 5 months ago, oh, that's fresh in people's head. What went down 7 months ago, that's fresh in people's head. And the cool thing about this is you have other people that's posting on there, and you can say things like, hey, yeah, you know, I've been following you guys for a long time, and I saw like 7 months ago, you had somebody from the content team, Nicole, I think her name was, She posted up saying that you guys were hiring for SDRs. Evan, 5 months ago, back in July, they were also they were posting up saying they were looking for sales, marketing, see it, like basically everybody joined the team. When you can start name dropping, that makes you sound a lot cooler. Like, Rich, is that creepy? No. You need to do the research of who it is that you could possibly be interviewing with. Just like how if you're on the SWAT team trying to save a bank full of hostages, you want to have a blueprint to the building before you just go storming in there and possibly getting yourself shot, right? You want to do your homework. The next thing is you want to take a look at, so who are the people that's actually running the team? Okay, so this person here, manager, senior manager, director of commercial sales, this is actually who I saw actually running things. You actually want to see like any kind of common ground you can establish. I went to the same university as you. We're originally from the same town. Oh, I saw you know so-and-so. If they received any type of recommendation and you have mutuals with them, common interests, whatever it is that you can do to establish common ground, the better. Now, some people make this other mistake of looking people up that they're going to interview and they don't connect with them and they're like, is that creepy? No, you know what's creepy is when they're clearly on their LinkedIn every single day trying to develop new business and they see, oh yeah, this kid that's interviewing me that I'm going to be interviewing, I didn't mean kid like, you know, you're a kid or anything, but you know what that means, you know what I mean, that I'm interviewing tomorrow at 2 o'clock is LinkedIn stalking me and didn't connect with me. Like, as a salesperson, you're supposed to be fearless, right? It's actually, I think, creepier to go ahead and actually see, it's actually creepier to go ahead and LinkedIn stalk somebody says like, so Jane viewed your profile, John viewed your profile, and they didn't connect with me. I'll just be like, yo, what? Other things that you should look for right now is people are running a bunch of content like webinars, YouTube videos, and all that kind of stuff. If you see that they are actually hosting something, you want to get on it, right? You want to get on it. It's like, hey, I saw that you were promoted 6 months ago to director, and prior to that, you were the senior manager, and even before that, you were the manager. It must be so exciting, blah, 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 blah. And I saw that you used to work at Snap, anything where you can establish common ground. Now, you want to take a look at other people, like what's he posting out there too. Top 10 tips for product prioritization, things that you might want to go out there and check out, right? Other things is connect with other people that work there. Oh, if you start noticing, interesting, like this person here has been with the company for 7 months. This person here has been with the company for 4 months. This person here has been with the company for 3 months. Now, before that, you want to take a look at who else is working there because most likely you're going to be interviewing with them too. The first few rounds, because sales is a team sport, they're going to have you interview a few people. With a few people, they're going to want to know, like, do you fit in with the culture here? And you see different things and you're going to be wondering, like, like, do I really want to work here? Another thing that you might want to consider doing, this is why you want to join in on the community, because we just have so much more intelligence than you guys do. So much more back-end information. This is the secret move right here. Book an appointment. See, this person has book an appointment. What is their biggest barrier to giving you a job is knowing whether or not you can do it and how much time it's going to take to get you onboarded to do this job. So, and you're red hot getting ready to do this job, right? If you know what their pitch is, what you should do, and this is why you need to get some friends that's going to be looking for jobs with you. Because imagine this. Imagine you're going on an interview and you show up to the interview and you can pitch their product just as good as any one of the salespeople can do. They're going to say, wow, this person's hot. Even if another person has more experience. This is how we've been getting our people into the top level companies. You see here like HubSpot, Salesforce, T-Mobile, all these other hot companies, just to name a few. You know, my co-founder Norman came out of Google in tech sales, right? If you see from the beginning to the end how they demo the pitch, a lot of times people are applying to tech sales jobs and they don't even know what the product actually does. Even when it's like HubSpot and it's very obvious, it's a CRM, and obviously tech sales people use CRM. You want to go out there and show them that you can pitch it. If you can pitch it, you're going to get the job over other people that have experience. Even if you're going from one CRM company to another, like Salesforce to HubSpot, if I know the HubSpot pitch, because this person from Salesforce probably doesn't know the HubSpot pitch, if I know the HubSpot pitch, it's going to probably be that much easier for me to go ahead and nab this role, because other people are just going to be showing up there with enthusiasm, a smile, and some eye contact. Sales is the hardest role to go ahead and place for, because so many people do a good job selling themselves. So how you want to differentiate yourself is this: show them more about how it is that you would actually perform on the job, and it's going to increase your likability factor, which is going to help you get the job faster. So if you found value in this, definitely go out there and subscribe. And also, we are posting brand new roles up every single day, urgent tech referrals. But get access to the Airtable, because you're gonna need to know LinkedIn messages. And if you guys want me to make videos on like resumes and all that, the easiest way to go ahead and ping me to create resources is get into our school. If you tell me what is it that you need, I can help you out. If you tell me like, yo, Rich, I got an interview with LogRocket next Wednesday, what do? Get into school. It only costs you $1, but it's gonna save you so much more time. So I'll see you in school. Don't be late to school, and book the appointment with us already too. So I'll go ahead and see you guys all in school.